Okay, next step, we're going to take that converted MP3 file that we've just moved out of iTunes back to the desktop, and we're going to convert it, or we're going to tag it. So the first thing you want to do is go to mp3tag.de. So actually, you just go there, and this brings you up to the home page. This is in German, or parts of it are in German. So on the home page, just scroll down where it says download and look for the mp3 setup.exe file. Download that file and run it and open it up, and this is what you're going to get. When you open up the mp3 tag, this is what you're going to see. You're not going to see any files in here, but these are your tags. This is the information that you're going to put, it's going to add to your file so that when iTunes looks at it, or Zune, or BlackBerry, or some other directory, or your feed reader, uh, that's information will be available to the viewer if they have a pod kicker or pod catcher on their smartphone, iPod, iPad, Droid. This information gives you ability to offer additional information and your artwork to go with it. So let's take a look at how we'll do this. Okay, I've got my MP3 that I've converted from iTunes and drug it out to this folder. Let's drag this file into MP-Tag. So there it goes. Let me shut this. Now that we got this file, and now this is since I've already tagged this before, it already has all the information. So what I did is I put the title, the exact title that I used before. Uh, the artist is Jake and the Engineer. My co-host goes by the handle Engineer. I'm Jake. This is the name of the podcast, Revolution Fancast Podcast. You put the year in here. It's 2012. I put episode 004 for track number. Genre is podcast in this case. And then here um, I put an explanation of what we talked about in the actual podcast. So this is something where you can put a paragraph of information if you want to. You can just keep typing it in. And the directory, this I tag, uh, the tagger will put that in there. Again, the album art, I just put the co-hosts, both of us in there. And then the disc number, I put the episode number. Now, here's our artwork, but if, let's just close that out. And, all right, so I went back to here's one that has no tag information, but assuming you fill that information in, then you go to this box here, right click, and hit add cover art. So now it's not letting me do it because I haven't chosen an episode. Let me choose this one. And now I can hit add, right click and add cover. And then I would navigate to where I have my artwork stored. So I'm going to go to shortcut to my Revolution Podcast, go to images, artwork cover, and then that's the one I use. And there it is. So wherever you store your artwork. Now, if you're doing a iTunes submittal, you definitely want to use at least a 1200 by 1200 pixel logo or artwork. Use anything less than that, iTunes will not give you any kind of credit for new and noteworthy, which is a great way to get your podcast out there if they happen to pick it up. If it's less than a 1200 by 1200, this happens to be 1580 by 1580. I want to make sure it was plenty big, and that way iPads and tablets can view the artwork as well. Now, once you have all your information in there, just right click and hit save tag. I'm not going to do it because I'm not going to change anything, but hit save tag. It'll save your tag, and that's it. You can close the program out, and the information is tagged to that file. It's not in that program. So then we're ready to take that program now that's got the MP3 tag and upload it to Libsyn, which is where we host our accounts. So we'll talk more about that.